Hey guys, welcome to another video. I know that I haven't filmed for a while, but that's because I was going through a lot mentally in terms of, I think diet was definitely affecting all, a lot of the things that I was going through. And as you can see by the title, which I made a podcast first, and I do apologize for my hair, like I put water and stuff to try to tame it down. I didn't wake up too long ago, but I wanted to make a video first thing, so I do apologize for my hair. But anyways, as you can see in the title, it says the calorie counting mistake I've made or something like that. And I made a podcast yesterday about it, and today I decided to make a video because I stopped making videos probably because it got so bad. And what I did basically was try to count calories on OMAD. And I know I went back and forth on it, but I think this time, this counting calorie experience was a determining factor of like, I do not want to ever count calories again. Even if I gain weight, even like whatever. For me personally, with a person with like an obsessive, I guess, personality, as well as controlling and obsessed with weight, I guess, too, but it did not work out well. I got way too, that's all I thought about was calories, eating. Binges started occurring more often. I would restrict my calories throughout the week and then binge on the weekend, be confused, restart, thinking, okay, I'm gonna change up this or that. Start up with calories again. Slowly it decreases over the week. Because it's like, you get a little bit less and you're like, oh yes. For some reason, it's associated that less is better. And that's not the mentality you want to have. The mentality I want to have is more healthy foods. What's the most nutritional food for my skin, for my hair? What calories should I be eating from? Like, should I be eating calories from cookies or from apples, or there is a big difference between what calories you're eating and all that kind of stuff. So I was binging out even on non-vegan food. I was very hungry. I was eating once a day. I was being super active, and I feel like I started being active more. Like, it will burn more calories, so let me go on a run, let me go on a walk. Running increased my appetite, increased my binges. And then I would just binge on everything I see, accidentally eating non-vegan items, and just feeling worse about that mentally. I mean, but looking back, like, I have forgiven myself for kind of like making that, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty, I feel like I knew that it wouldn't be a good idea, but it's like once you're in the restrictive loop, it is very hard to get out, but you just have to trust the process and start listening to your body. And at first, it is so hard because all I could think about is, oh, now I'm not counting calories. Like, how much food could I be eating? Can I eat, I can eat this healthy food and this healthy food without restricting the portion. And you go crazy, and I would be super full. And it's like, dang, my hunger cues are broken. I don't know when I'm full and when I'm not, but I just trusted the process and continued doing things I loved, like working out, socializing, balancing it out, not working out too much either, because it is very easy to, like, my initial thoughts were, I'd eat so much and I want to go just work out so much to burn it off. But I instead would listen to my body and be like, well, maybe like I don't need that much food, and that's why I'm not feeling good. So I don't need to burn it off, but it's like a lesson I can learn. And I'm still gonna just do my workout that I usually do, because if I go like if I do too much, then I'm gonna be too sore, I'm gonna be too hungry. It's just gonna not feel good. I started focusing on really how I'm feeling. I like to stay active throughout the day, but it doesn't always need to be like an obsessive workout, you know, where I'd go run for 2 hours and then work out in the evening and then eat very little, and then I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I did get thin. My stomach was always flat, things like that, but I was not happy at all. I'd be more irritable. Sometimes I'd be very tired from my workouts. I felt very depressed at certain times, confused, like not enjoying my diet. Like if you're doing something that you're not enjoying every single day, it's not really sustainable, because then that's what I was going about, binging on the weekends, going getting boba teas and stuff, which I usually don't do. So the past couple weeks I've been just kind of listening to my body, and it's adjusted. Like it's crazy how it adjusts, where I started eating not as much naturally, like actually naturally, where it's not like I have to force myself to like stop eating. Like no, like, because I know like the food's gonna be there tomorrow, and I know I can have how much I want. When you give yourself that freedom, you don't want as much as you think you want. And I still keep it, you know, my rules that I've set was, you know, plant-based, vegan, fasting, good. Calorie counting, for me, not good. Mentally, not good at all. And I also listen to a lot of podcasts and research saying how calorie counting isn't sustainable. And I do want to say, for some people, it might be a great tool and, you know, way to have gotten healthy before. And some people might be actually really flexible about it. But with my personality, because there's like, I don't know if you guys know, but there's like the type A, type B personality. And I'm definitely a type A, where it's like I'm overly, my sister, she's type B, and she's counted calories before, and she did not get obsessed over it. She would do it and then like be chill about it, and then kind of go back and forth. However, she did say that when losing weight, it's hard because when you restrict, you're more thinking about other foods. And she said that when she actually tried to gain muscle and eat more, she actually lost weight, because it's just crazy how your body is just works that way. But anyways, so for some people, I just want to say that if it works, it works. Like if you're happy and thriving and everything, like, then awesome. But from a lot of people that I've talked to and listened to, a lot of people don't enjoy it. A lot of people don't find it sustainable. And I just find even more benefits from things like fasting instead. And I'm not talking about like, and not using fasting as a punishment, which is something I also try to do which is a different type of fasting. When you're fasting because it feels good and for your body and schedule, it's one type of fasting. But when you're fasting to make up for all the calories you've eaten or try to lose weight fast, that's not sustainable. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. Because for me, fasting, when I do it to feel good and to save my money and to be very productive and for my digestion, like, it is one thing. But when I start thinking of it as a tool to, oh, like, I've eaten too much calories, then it's mentally a different type of fasting. It's not enjoyable. It's like a punishment. So it's very, like, I feel like a lot of people, if I say I'm fasting, can instantly categorize it, like when I say it on the internet, as something not good, which can be not good. Everything can be good or bad depending how you use it, you know what I mean? Even calorie counting, if you use it and you you know, to gain weight, or like, and it's working for you, and you need to keep track to give an idea, and then you like some people might actually benefit from it. Personally, me, I did not. It was bad for, like, it wasn't great for me, and it's not something I want to do. So I changed things up, not counting calories. My binges stop when I don't count calories, and I eat still one meal and everything. My binges stop, and they become unenjoyable. Like even last Saturday, I would binge on Saturday after the whole week. After my shift, I'd get off, binge, and then Sunday I don't work, so I just recover from my binge. But last Saturday, I kind of did that just because I have out of habit. But I stopped counting calories, and it was not enjoyable. And I still ended up eating once, and I was like done. Like I wanted to drink tea, and usually I just binge throughout the whole day. But I just ate still once just earlier, and I didn't feel good because it wasn't out of my like usual timing, and I don't know, I just didn't feel good. So I was like, you know, I don't want to do that again. Versus before, I'd be super hungry to the point of like, yeah, no, I want to get ice cream, I want to get like more food, like all I could focus on was food and calories and what I could eat. So that was my calorie counting mistake for me personally. I wanted to share my experience in case maybe somebody else can relate, or change up their habits, or share their opinion about it, because maybe for you it works, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, I encourage you maybe to try something new and just trust the process, because it is very like, you can't give yourself freedom like of, I wouldn't recommend being like, okay, like from calorie counting restricting to full on eating. Like, although this has also worked for some people, where you give yourself no rules, no labels, and they also lose, like, at first you might like try to eat all the processed foods and like junk foods, but then you realize how bad you feel, and then you start like, okay, I need to change up to healthy food. So it's like you could do that, because you'll learn your own way, but just don't freak out if that is what your body may need after being so mentally restrictive. Like, don't be hard on yourself that you wanted the more, like, that's what I kind of did. Like, I ate healthy, but I ate like lots of Lara bars and highly like peanut butter, you know, where now I'm like, I kind of want more of a salad and have some like beans and rice on it, instead of just like those high calorie dense foods. So I think your brain is very smart and knows what you need. So listen to your brain, but don't get in the trap of those highly processed foods, is my recommendation. If you want it, make the healthier version if you can, because it's easy to fall in the trap of like, oh, I'm giving myself full freedom, and then eating, you know, chips and cookies that are made in a factory processing and not natural, that have additives to make you hungrier. And so it might be, you know, more I wouldn't recommend that way. Like, if you want cookies, make them yourself at home, so they're not added a ton of things, like, and you can make really healthy cookies and eat all the cookies you may want. Do you know, like, create a lifestyle for yourself. If junk food is a way of like lifestyle you want to live, then like, I don't make judgments of, if somebody wants to live that way, you know. But if you are looking to become healthier and feel better, I recommend making healthier foods to feel better, you know. Pretty simple. But calorie counting didn't feel natural to me, and I noticed I would start drinking more coffee and teas to suppress my appetite. It just didn't feel good. I didn't like it, and I'd rather fill my body with good nutritious food and not just caffeine. And the reason I started even counting calories was because I was working at a boutique at that time for fashion, and seeing clothes and fitting into a certain size, wanting to try on certain clothes, just triggered me a little bit. And I guess that's like a big, probably like in the modeling industry, something that they struggle with. I'm sure because if they're always with clothes and sizes, and I was just working at a boutique, not, you know, fashion modeling. I can't imagine them, the pressure that they may have. So that's just my experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to see more videos relating to this topic, or give me ideas for the topics you want to hear about. Thank you, and see you guys next video. Bye.